Link is in the description. Loosely bolt it back on, and then we can roll it into the paint shop. So once again, James, thank you very much. Back to Ryan in the studio. This is a Mark I Ford Focus RS from 2003. Now, welcome back to the series. This is episode 2. I'll leave episode 1 in the description. Now, in episode 1, we completely stripped most of the car except for the wings and the doors, which are actually staying on. We removed the front and rear running gear, the engine. We did a little bit of rust repairs as well. So in this episode, we're going to continue on the rust repairs. We're going to get the entire bottom of the car stripped, just about. We're going to get all the rust repairs complete, get it all protected, and we're hopefully going to get the running gear back on. Maybe. Hopefully. Right, I've gone full ham on the underside of the Focus, and I've got just about nearly everything. Now, I've been using the wire wheel on the grinder, but as you can imagine, you can only get in so far with this. You can't really get into corners and stuff. So that's where the Zac laser cleaning machine comes in. Now, this is actually a pulsed laser cleaner, and it actually just eradicates the rust. Now, as long as the rust isn't obviously flaking off, you get the loose bits of rust off, and then you can use this and it just absolutely cleans it like an absolute piece of wee. So if you can see it, you can laser it off. Now, this is a very good machine. I'll leave a link to Zac lasers in the description. Do check them out. They've got a whole range of lasers, so yeah, very good machine. So I'm going to use this on all the areas on the car, even the areas that I can get with this, because this obviously cleans it a lot better than the wire wheel. So I'm going to laser the car where I need to, and then hopefully I can continue on the rust repairs. Right, that is all of the rust repairs done on the Focus. Now I'm going to get everything edge primed. So I've gone over it with the RC900 from Dinitrol. That's a rust converter, the rust inhibitor, and that's what this black stuff is. It turns it into sort of like an epoxy coating. So now I'm going to get some edge primer on the entire thing, and then hopefully get some Dinitrol 445 and 4941 underbody protection on the car. Bada bing, bada boom, done. So, edge primer on the entire underside of the car on all the bare metal areas. We've still got a bit in the engine bay to do, but that will be done once the engine bay is painted, so that's not a problem. So, with all this being done, it dries ridiculously quickly. I'm going to now use some of Dinitrol's own ML, which is a cavity protection rust cavity. And basically, you put these in the cavities and basically spray it all around the cavity like that. And they also come with a larger lance as well on the gun, and you can really feed it into the cavity and really draw it back. But I'm going to spray this in all the cavities for cavity protection, and it kind of seeps in all the areas and things like that. And then I'm going to put this on all the bottom of the car to really promote the adhesion of the 4941 and the 445. Right, so that's the Dinitrol ML on all of the surfaces. That's gone nice and tacky now, so it gives a good tacky surface to put the 4941, which is the underbody protection from Dinitrol. Now this goes on the entire underneath of the car, except for the arches, which that gets the 445. The 445 is a stone chip protection, and this 4941 is a self-healing, self-knitting stuff. It keeps its tackiness, and it's very good stuff. We use it on all of our cars, on camera and off of camera as well. So 4941, we'll probably go through maybe 4 of these, just to make sure it's all nice and protected and all done and dusted, probably maybe 3 or 4 of these. So yeah, we'll start spraying this, and again, links in the description to Dinitrol. Go check them out, go give them a like on Instagram and all that good stuff. And yeah, let's get some 4941 on the car. The underside of this car is literally just about brand new. Now, I say just about because we've not got the running gear on yet. We've just sprayed the 445 in all the arches, which is a stone chip, and that stuff is just about dry already, which is absolutely crazy. So a big thanks goes out to Dinnishall once again. Links in the description. Do check them out. They've got loads of products for your classic car or your not so classic car. So thanks again, Dinnishall. So now we're going to get onto the running gear. Now I'm going to roll the clips of being at the powder coaters because the running gear is actually already done. I'll roll the clips of the powder coaters, get the running gear all powder coated, and then we'll come back here and then we'll get the running gear back onto the car, and hopefully before the end of this video get this car back on the wheels on the ground, and hopefully in the next video roll it that way to the paint shop. So yeah, we've got a lot of work on our hands before this video goes live, which is very soon. So I best, yeah, cut to me being at the powder coaters. Which brings us to Riverside Coatings. This is James. I've shaken your hand many times today because there's a lot of videos for today.
There is.
So in the background you'll see the parts majestically swinging for the RS Focus, and we're going to get these all powder coated.
Yes.
What colour is it again?
It is going satin gloss black.
Fantastic. So these have all been blasted.
Yes.
They're looking good.
Yep.
They look a hell of a lot better than what they did.
Yes.
So you bead blast them, right?
Yes, these ones were fairly rusty, and we used a steel grit shot.
Fantastic. So what's the process now?
So we're going to get them heated up in the oven.
Yeah.
And then once they're nice and hot, get some primer on, cook them for about 10 minutes, and then they're good to get the black top coat.
Yeah. Cook them for 10 minutes. What degrees are we talking about?
About 180 degrees.
180, and that's for like the primer.
Yeah, and then about 190 for the powder.
Fantastic. So tell me about the primer then. Is that rust inhibiting? What?
Yeah, it's anti-corrosion, so you get a bit more life out of parts that have been primed.
Right. Fantabulous. So we're going to wheel this into the oven, get it preheated, and hopefully get some primer on it. I say hopefully, but we're definitely going to get some primer on it. All primed.
Primed.
And you look like a snowman again.
Yeah, it'll do that to you.
Yeah, it's still all over your face.
Yeah.
Maybe not on your clothes, but on your face.
I can see it, yeah.
Yeah, sound. Right, we've got the bits primed.
Yeah.
So what's the next stage?
The next stage is, now that they're nice and cooled down, is to get the black top coat on.
Right.
And then cure it.
Right.
Finish the process.
Fantastic. So yeah, this is going like a matte black. Did you say 70%?
It's satin gloss.
Satin gloss. Fantastic. Yeah, so it'll have that nice OEM look. So this is all nice and cool. So we can get some black on this.
Yep.
Get it back into the oven.
Yep.
What temperature are we looking at?
About 190 degrees
Right.
for about 15 minutes.
50. Right. Fantastic. Good. And then it'll come out nice and black and satin, I guess. Fantastic. Right. Nice one. We'll do that.
Yep.
Look at this, James.
Back again.
These are looking absolutely fantastic. I'm burning myself again, look. I've burnt myself like many times today, just on these alone. Absolutely fantastic job again, James.
It's come out looking good.
Link is in the description to James and to Riverside Coatings. Go check him out. He's done a fantastic job once again. And yeah, I can't thank you enough. You've actually done 3 jobs for me today, which is I can't tell you what one of them is, but it's going to be on TV soon. So yeah, stick around for that. There's this one, and there's also the S14, which that's for another customer as well, which you will see that very soon. But anyway, back to the story. These are looking absolutely fantastic, especially this front cradle.
Yeah, it looks great.
So now, powder coating process is done.
Yes.
And it's time to fit it all back onto the car.
Yes.
Hopefully there's going to be no issues, because this video actually goes live either Saturday or Sunday, and it's now Thursday, and I've still got a lot to do, as well as a Porsche video to do.
Yes. Well, all the rust's off and it's painted, so at least
there's that going for us, yeah. So all we need to do is loosely bolt it back on, and then we can roll it into the paint shop. So once again, James, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Shaking you with my glove on, but that's fine. Thank you very much. Back to Ryan in the studio. Oh, thank you for hello. This is Ryan from the studio. So we've got all of the powder coated items here, ready to be bolted back onto the car and back together. So James did a fantastic job. Again, links in the description to James. Go check him out. All this has come out really, really nice. So we've got all the bolts kind of ready. So we need to fit all this back together and hopefully get it on the car in this episode. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Right, so first things first, I'm going to get the front running gear laid out loosely where it needs to go on this sheet, so I don't obviously damage anything, any of the fresh powder coating. No, this is not my sheet. No, it's definitely not my sheet. So anyway, I don't want to damage anything, so I'll put it on this sheet and then hopefully get it built back up and then hopefully get it on the car. Although this sheet is quite nice, but it's definitely not mine. Or is it? Right, so I've fixed all this together. The crusty bits, everything that you can see that's crusty or not clean will be replaced. So that's the steering rack, these struts, the hubs, you know, everything else. Obviously we've got the drive shafts to put in as well, the half shafts, whatever they are. So also the bolts will be cleaned up, or we'll replace them with new bolts. So now that that's done, we're going to get it onto the car, and obviously that'll clear this space. Then I can get the rear subframe here and start building the rear subframe. This is basically just to get it back on its wheel so we can roll it into the paint shop and obviously get, you know, all these bits replaced, you know, get everything delivered and things like that. So let's get it on the car and let's get the rear subframe in this position, and then we can start building that one back up too. 3. The car is in the paint shop in all of its glory. So we've got the running gear on the front and the back. Everything's loosely bolted on there just so obviously we could push it in there. We do need to get it back on the ramp, get it back up and, you know, change a couple of little arms and, you know, the hubs and stuff like that. You know what the crack is. So catch you in the next video where we're actually going to paint it because I'm running out of battery on this. So hopefully this lasts for the end of this video. Anyway, like, subscribe. Yeah.
And it's still got power in it.